Hi, now we will see how to paint art with poster color. So this is the outline which I have done with freehand. This is the image. Okay. So for this, I'm going to use medium poster color medium. Okay. For that, we need poster colors. So these are the poster colors. You get like this. And these are water soluble colors. Water soluble colors means what? Water soluble colors means we can mix this color with water to loose, to make it loose, flowy consistency, to get flowy or smooth consistency. Instead of oil, we can use water. So we call it as water soluble colors. Okay. For this, we can use round brushes like this. These are the round brushes which we use for watercolor. Same brushes can be used for poster colors also. Round or mob brush or flat brushes. Anything you can use for poster colors. And color palette, I'm going to use big number palette where I'll be having little cup-like structures. Okay, so I can fill colors here. I can mix this space. I can use the spaces for color mixing. And you need water in 1 cup. Okay, so you can get 2 cups of water. 1 cup you can use it for light value colors, and 1 cup is used for dark value colors. Okay, so now see I'm using canvas sheet. Okay, so when we are using canvas sheet, what happens? Usually we will draw freehand drawing with by using pencil. Okay, pencil is made up of graphite powder. So when we draw lines with the graphite pencil, what happens? That graphite will come more. It will look dark. Okay, we need to reduce this graphite powder. How we will reduce? By using kneaded eraser. How to use? This is the kneaded eraser which I'm using. You just roll the eraser on this. Okay. So it will take out the excess graphite powder so that it won't spread all over the canvas sheet. Okay, that is the thing. And I'm using canvas sheet which is already premiered with gesso. Okay, if you are using dry canvas sheet, raw canvas sheet, it won't be looking like white color. It will be little different. Half white you will get. On top of that, you need to apply the gesso and you need to keep it for 2 days to dry properly. Then only you can draw this any artwork and then you can paint. Okay. After applying gesso also, we need to be careful. It This canvas should absorb the water with color. Okay, so to make it more smooth, what we'll do, we'll apply layers. We'll use layering techniques. Okay, first layer, second layer, third layer, like that we'll do. Now I'll be painting the first layer. Afterwards, we'll move to the second layer. So for the first layer, I'll take colors like poster crimson color. Number is 062. 0. This is the number 062 poster series 1. Okay, so you can use that. Now I'll take this color to the color palette. Can use brush, take out the color. First I'll take like this. Okay. I'll clean the brush, wipe it with the cloth. Okay. Now I'll take yellow color. lemon yellow. I'll take lemon yellow as well. One more yellow also I'll take. First I'll take lemon yellow. Again I'll clean the brush. Wipe it with the cloth. And now I'll take color chrome yellow medium hue I'm taking. Okay. If you have chrome yellow medium hue, you can use this one. Or if you don't have, you can use yellow ochre. Okay. Any type of yellow you can use. So I have taken colors now to the palette. Okay. So first what I'll do, I'll take little bit of yellow to the color mixing plate. This plate. And little bit of yellow chrome medium hue. I'll mix it both. One part of lemon yellow and one part of chrome yellow medium hue. I have mixed. I'll apply a little more water. Okay. I'm using brush number. I'll use brush number 8. Okay. So that I'll apply very easily. Okay. So now what I'll do first, I'll make one small marking like this with this brush itself. And the rest of the thing I'll paint. So don't put too much water. These are not watercolors. Okay. Don't add too much of water. Add very little water. Okay. Then only this color will stay on the canvas sheet. Okay. If you add too much of water, what happens? This canvas sheet, on the canvas sheet, it won't stay. And you need to make so many layers to get the output. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll spread the color like this. Now I'm not taking any color more to the brush. Whatever the color we have, that I'm spreading all over fruit like this. Like this and spread. Okay. Now I'll take crimson color. Okay. On top of that, I'll add crimson like this. See, I'm holding my brush in the form of tripod holding method only. Okay, that means with the 3 fingers I am holding like a pencil. Okay, to get control over the application of color. Now I'll take the excess of crimson color and I need very light color of crimson here, not too much. So I'll just give some strokes. See, yellow should be visible as well as crimson also should be visible. That on the fruit, that freshness should feel. Freshness you should feel. Okay, so it will come by giving light strokes. That means you need to hold the brush very lightly, though you are holding in a tripod mode, but you need to hold it very lightly and you need to move the strokes like this. And don't while wiping, what happened? You will be wiping with, you'll take water, clean the brush, and wipe it with the cloth. You will do like that. Usually, everyone will do like that. Don't do like that. Just wipe with the cloth itself. Take out the color like this. Okay, or you can use any tissue paper. When you are using poster colors, better to use this cloth only. Hmm? Now just so it started drying, it will dry very fast. Okay, no need to wait for drying and all. We will do blending as much as possible. See, sharpness need not to be there. Okay, sometimes sharpness is great idea for the fruits, but usually no need to give that much sharpness. Now I'll take color, little bit of blue color I'll take. You can use Persian blue or any cobalt blue hue. Cobalt blue hue will go little good when we mix with crimson. So I'll take little blue color. This like I'll take little blue. If you have violet, you can use. So I'll mix little blue here, this one, and little bit of crimson color. So I'll get little bit of violetish color, more crimson. So I need crimson color. Dominating should be crimson only, as well in the darker form. Okay. So this is the lighter form of crimson, and this is the darker form of the crimson. So that I can add this uh, detailings. When the element is following all the value scale and the light and shadow, okay, it will start looking like natural thing. Okay, so you need to make sure your elements on on the canvas, whatever the elements are there, it should follow the value scale. So I'll take the clean brush now so that the color I can blend it properly. Okay, if I use the same brush, color blending will not happen properly. Okay, color will move. You are using same type of brush. You need to use different brush for color blending. So I'll show the brush which I use it for color painting the color. For painting the color, I used this brush. This brush is very much wet. Okay. And this is the dry brush I'm using for color blending. See? See the difference? This is the on right side. This is the wet one. This is the dry one. Okay. So like that it will be. Now again I'll use little bit of yellow color, very little. On top of that, I'll add little bit of yellow. Okay. So, and with a dry brush, I'll blend it like this. Okay. So, freshness should be visible. You just remember this step. Now, the same color we will take for the this pomegranate here, which is hiding behind the stem. Now, I'll take the crimson color to apply here. So, if you add water, too much of water, you will miss the values of the elements. Okay, don't add too much of water. You can directly apply the color also. Okay, first layer application, you need to put little pressure and apply. Now I'll clean the brush and I'll take little bit of yellow. Under this, I'll add little bit of yellow like this. Now I'm mixing with crimson as well yellow color. Okay, mixed in the palette crimson and yellow color. Okay. Now clean this brush, wipe it with the cloth and take the dry brush now. Okay. Before it get dry, you just mix the color properly or blend the color properly. Okay. Now we'll increase the value scale by mixing cobalt blue hue and the crimson color. So down to the leaf here, shadow will be there. Shadow of the leaf. Okay. So on this side also, you need to understand the shadow of the leaf. Okay, if you are doing any imaginative work or if you are doing any realistic work, you need to make sure the value scale is visible as well light and shadow. That means under any object, okay, there will be shadow of the above object. Okay, so you need to be very careful about that. Just apply with the wet brush and take the dry brush. Now blend it. Okay. After that, you just take blue color, take liner brush or any brush number 4 or any liner brush if you want. If you don't have liners, you can use 4 number brush. Now I'm using 4 only. Take blue color, add it to the crimson color. You will get violet color. Okay, just give one dot here with the pomegranate and here stem where it is attached. Okay, now we need violet color. Okay, for violet color, I'll mix crimson and blue, cobalt blue. Okay, so first I'll take blue. Already we have crimson. So here, this is the cobalt blue hue, which is very thick. I'll take blue here. This is the crimson. I'll mix it. So I need bluish more. Blue should be little more. So I'll add 3 to 4 parts of blue only. Little bit of water. Don't add too much of water. Okay. Little bit of water. And this darkness is enough. Okay. If you want little more darkness, you can add Persian blue. We'll take Persian blue. So this is the dark blue, that is Persian blue. I'll mix this Persian blue to the existing color. One part I have taken so that I'll get the darker value. Okay. It should not look blue for the stem. Okay. First I'll apply the color. Don't apply on the leaf. So if you might get doubt, I can add black for the stem. Okay. So usually what happens when light touches the stem part or twigs, small twig part of the tree, okay, it doesn't look like black. It will give the reflection of the sky and it will look like blue. Okay, so you need to capture or you need to imagine like that, or you need to observe in such a way how the light is and how the values are looking. Okay. To get more control over painting, I'm using long handle brushes. Okay. So if you want to use short handle brush, you can use. I'm giving still first layer. First layer. Now, so I'll take little bit of blue. I have taken little bit of blue and I'm mixing with yellow color. Okay. Or you can use direct sap green. Any color you can use. Okay. You can follow the color wheel and mix primary colors to get the secondary colors. Or you can use direct colors. Any way you can do. So first, anyhow, we will apply the lighter values only as the first layer. This I'll change the brush. I'll take brush number 0, flat brush. You will get question that can I use 300 GSM paper or 440 GSM paper for the poster colors? Yes, you can use. Okay. But for the realistic work like this, okay, try to use canvas. Okay, it will give more output. Output will be really beautiful when you compare it to the paper. Okay. And also it will dry very fast. I will enjoy the process actually when you are doing on the canvas. Okay. Maintain the speed, okay, speed of application. I'm mixing little bit brown color to the green color. Okay. So that the value scale, what it says, when the light touches the object, we can't see the exact color of the object. Okay. So we'll get the reflected colors. Okay. For our naked eyes, for our human eyes, okay, we will see in different way. Layer is completed. First layer. So I'm adding little more layer and detailing for the leaf. So I'm using brush number 0 flat brush. Okay. So for the leaf, it will be very helpful when we use this type of brush, 0 flat brush. Okay. So this is the leaf part. Now I'll take little blue, mixed dark blue, which we have mixed with Persian blue and crimson color and cobalt blue hue. I'm just adding the highlights. Okay. So don't give the sharp highlights. Use very certain highlights. Okay. Now I give orange color. If you have orange, use orange directly. Okay. If you don't have orange with you, you can mix primary colors, yellow and red. So I am having, I'll show how to get the orange color now. So I'll take poster red color first. First I'll take poster red to the plate, color mixing plate. Okay. And I'm not going to use this brush which I used for taking red color. I'll use another brush. Take yellow color. So I'll use lemon yellow for mixing. Take lemon yellow, more lemon yellow. Okay. Now, clean the brush. I will take this brush. Try it now. These are the red, coastal red, and lemon yellow. Take red and lemon yellow, mix it. Like this, you can create the orange green. If you increase the lemon yellow portion, you will get the lightest value. So you need to mix it properly. And now you can add little bit of water so that it will get smooth texture, smooth flowy texture when we mix. Okay, so I feel I need to add little more of yellow, very little. Always remember you need to clean your brush after every usage. Okay, now I'll add little more of yellow here. Okay, this is the orange color which we got. Okay, now I'll apply here. So these fruits are hanging for on the stem. Okay, so that means it is telling the story that one tree is there, for the tree it is hanging the stem. Okay, so we can't see the foreground here. We will see background only. Okay, so foreground won't be there. You can use direct vermilion hue if you have. Okay, if you don't have colors, you can get the options to use other colors also. So near to the fruit, okay, you need to reduce little bit the color intensity. So what you need to do, take the dry brush and move the color here so that the intensity will get reduced. Okay. Now as the here near to the fruit, we just add one more layer to catch over the intensity of the color. At the same time, you need to move the color completely like this. Okay. Now I'm little more, I'll increase the intensity here. I'll take little more yellow. So I have taken brush number 16 now, round brush, and I'm mixing the color poster red as well as lemon yellow. On this side, I'm now at this stage I'll change my brush so that the gap which we are seeing this gap. Okay, if we use the same brush, okay, the color will spread. Okay, to reduce that, I'll be taking the smaller number brush number 10. Okay, so that with very easy way, okay, move the brush very easily. Okay, once it is dried, again I'll apply the UV. Mhm. So what is the problem with poster color is poster color what it will do, it will get dry very fast. Dyeing time will be very fast for the poster color. So you need to, even in the color palette, it will dry very fast, not only on the board or painting material. Okay. So should not use too much of water. If you use too much water, it won't look good. Okay. You need to use limited water only for making it look move properly. Okay, so you need to make sure how much time you are taking for covering the larger surfaces. So first you need to practice about that. Okay. Then only you can get into the artwork. Okay. Yeah. Can change brush or you can use the same brush to add. Okay. Before it get dry, I'm just trying to make sure to blend it properly like this, so that any white dots are visible, it will be avoided. Okay. Now we got one outline of the image. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to increase the values of the element. Okay, then only that element will come and look pop up. Okay, so I am taking crimson color. Here I'll apply crimson. Take brush number. This is brush number 4 to apply the lighter values. Okay, now I'll take normal dry brush. This is the dry brush. Any dry brush you need to take, only just blend it like this. Okay. Now I'll mix crimson and blue color with the darker value. Okay. Now I'll take little bit of crimson here. Okay. Now I'll take little bit of yellow, very little lemon yellow I am taking here. I'll mix little bit of crimson. I'll mix it with crimson. I'll add it here. Okay. Now I'll take little bit of crimson. I'll add it here. Once first layer is fixed, and the second layer will be easy. Okay. So here a little darker value. That means I'm applying little bit of violet color. Now I'll take little bit of yellow, lemon yellow. And I'll take lemon yellow. I'm adding direct lemon yellow here. Okay. I'll take crimson. Here it should be dark because it is back side of the leaves. Okay, back side of the leaves, light won't be passing. Okay, so according to that, you need to understand and do like this. Yeah, again, I'll apply one more layer crimson. One point of time you need to stop applying the layers. Okay. Now I'll take little bit of lemon yellow. Put here. Little bit of orange. Now I'll take little bit of crimson. Okay, like that. Now I'll take little bit of dark blue or Persian blue. Okay, and small small dots, white spots should be there. Now, for the stem part, I'm going to increase this value here. Now you take green color. So now we no need to add any layers on the elements now. Okay, not needed. Now I'll just add layer on the leaves only. So these are the things which you need to do when you are going with the poster colors. Okay. So if you want to increase little more, because background we did with dark orange, so you need to make contrast for the contrast for your painting. Okay. So now I'll just take lemon yellow and add here a little bit. I feel here I need to add little bit of lemon yellow. Okay. So just one more. I'm taking them somewhere. That shine will come when light touches this object element. Shine of the fruit will should be visible. Okay, so to get that shine, you need to add this yellow color. This is about poster color. This is about poster color. Okay, this is how you can use. Okay, and if you want to add any detailings like this, if you so when you see the pomegranate, okay, you can see some lines like this. You can add lines, very fine lines. Because, okay, so like that you can keep on adding the detailings what you see naturally. Okay, you can add small dots. Mhm. So this is about poster colors on canvas. And last thing which I wanted to mention is we have um, so we have done this artwork on A4 size paper canvas sheet. Okay, in the A4 size canvas sheet, I have taken only part 8 by 10 part. Okay, so that only I have left white space here. Why? When I want to frame it, okay, while framing, I can stretch this canvas backside of the frame and pin it. For that reason, I have left the white spaces on all four sides. Mhm. So this is the thing which I wanted to mention. Thank you. Try yourself, do it yourself, and use different colors, different elements. Okay, and enjoy the process. Thank you.